Hi everybody, thank you for watching LipSense at lunchtime. Today's color is Dawn Rising. I don't know if you can see that. And it's a pretty, it's a shimmery brown color. It's kind of like a light shimmer. And it's just a really pretty, it's not quite nude, or if it is, I would say it was like a medium nude. And it's just a really pretty everyday color. It's not too bright, it's not too light. It's like the perfect color, especially with, can't even think, with autumn and autumn colors coming up. A lot of the browns and deeper purples and stuff like that are going to be very in. So I just thought that this is actually a really nice one for anybody who likes something that's, you know, going to be nice and brown, and it would kind of go with everything, you know, and it's just a really pretty color. I don't know how else to describe it. You'll get to see me putting it on in just a minute. I'll be doing the application, and it's a really pretty color. It goes with pretty much anything and everything. So stay tuned, and I will be right back. I'm going to take this color off. This is not it. This is just a color that I had on. It's a gloss. Sometimes I don't feel like going in and having this on. If I'm going somewhere, I'll put this on like early in the morning. But if I'm not going somewhere, sometimes I'll usually tell you guys like, oh, this is it, this is the color I'm doing. But if I don't say that, then this is probably just a gloss or somethof else that I've thrown on, just because if I don't have something on my lips, I'll usually be chewing on my lips, and then they'll wind up chapped and everything else. So most of the time, other than a random gloss, I usually do wear my LipSense. Just happen to be, I have like BoxyCharm and Ipsy and stuff like that, and this was just a gloss that was laying around. I like to try those things out and stuff like that sometimes. So anyways, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, that's not Dawn Rising, but actually Dawn Rising is probably a color that's quite similar to that. So it probably just doesn't have all the shine because this is a random gloss. But anyways, I will go and take this off real quick, and then I will continue with the application of Dawn Rising. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It took me a minute because that gloss is pretty sticky. I think I got it all off. I used a little witch hazel. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shake up the Dawn Rising. And this is one of my favorite colors to wear. Sometimes if I'm doing like a purpley eye look or something like that, something where I've got kind of like a pink, purple, orangey, whatever color going on my eyes, and I don't want to have like a bunch of conflicting color, I'll usually wear something like this. So let me just, making sure it's dry. You always want to make sure your lips are clean and exfoliated if there's any rough patches or anything like that. Trying to make sure. I actually did get my makeup mirror and moved it up this time. I have no idea if that's going to help, because I'm going to be looking down, and I know I have to look there to be able to see you. Over here I see my viewfinder, and down here is my makeup mirror, but I think because I moved it up, I'm not going to have to be down like that. So that should work out pretty good. Okay, so anyways, you want to make sure your lips are clean, has no residue, no makeup, no anything like that on it. Make sure they're smooth. I usually exfoliate mine every night anyways, just to make sure there's no rough dry patches, either that or first thing every morning, one or the other. And then I actually haven't mentioned it before, but LipSense makes a moisturizing lip balm. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know why every time whenever I go to show something and I move it up towards my camera, I must have like the autofocus on or something like that. But anyways, LipSense makes a really like balm lip moisturizer. It is a lip balm. And I wear this pretty much like every night, and sometimes during the day if I know I'm going to be putting on LipSense in a little while, but I don't really feel like having it on yet. And this stuff like makes your lips so velvety smooth. I never really mentioned it because I like to use the products. LipSense is not the only product that Senegence makes. Senegence is the company that makes LipSense. They also have a lot of products like lip balms. They have a bunch of moisturizing skincare. They have eyeshadows. They have lip liners, eyeliners, so many different things that I just got, like, tried the LipSense and became obsessed with that and the glosses and things. So that's pretty much, like I said, if I haven't had a chance to try it myself, I usually won't talk about it because I'm not going to be all like, oh, hey, try these products. I haven't used them, but, you know, they're awesome. You know, I'm not going to use something, or I'm not going to, like, talk something up if I haven't used it myself and think it's pretty awesome. So, anyways, this stuff, the lip balm, is really awesome. It's bomb. So I shook up my LipSense, and you usually want to shake it for 10 to 15 seconds. And then you want to put 3 light coats, because usually whenever you go to take it out of the container, there's going to be excess, and you just want to wipe it off like that. Make sure you don't have a ton. It just means that if you do a heavier coat, you're going to have to wait longer for it to dry. So anyways, I'm going to put my coat on and stop talking. And some of these go on pretty sheer. Also, there may be a slight tingling effect. It's because of the cosmetic grade alcohol in these. It helps to smoothly and quickly apply the color, and then it dissolves. And you want to make sure to get in on your waterline. Or, I don't know if dissolves is the right word, or evaporate. Then you want to let it dry. You always want to give them, I don't know, it dries pretty quickly. I can sometimes, if I'm in a rush, tend to be a little bit more, and don't let your lips come together, because they will kind of like bond a little bit. I mean, it's not like super glue, but they will start to bond, and you're just like, you know, it's not pretty. Anyways, you want to let it dry. If you tap your finger to your lips and it doesn't feel tacky, then that part is dry. And I definitely did a light coat down here. And then you can always tap there and see how you feel. I also wanted to try something because I saw somebody using this in one of their videos. And I went on Amazon and I found these little, I don't even know what they are. So it's really hard for me to describe it to you. It was something that looked like it had something to do with eyelash application of something, but I have no idea what, because I don't go get my eyelashes done or anything like that. I was actually blessed with really long eyelashes, and so I have the opposite problem of some people. I have to be careful, like, that my eyelashes don't smack up against my sunglasses or like my computer glasses and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know if you can see them, but they're pretty, I'm pretty happy with them the way they are. Anyways, long story short, there's like this little thing, and I know you can't see it because I have a pasty white hand, but I'm trying to see if there's anything that's like dark colored that I could, I really don't have anything around here that's dark colored. I was going to show it to you up against something that's not white. Yeah, okay. That's so weird. Most of the stuff I have around here is all white, like even the napkins and all sorts of stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. If you were to look at it, you can see the tip right now, because it's like, see where my hair is, and here's the little tip. I saw somebody using this to line their lips with, because it's so tiny that you can just get in there and just line it really well. I know that might be something that only I'm interested in, because I like to line my lips, or at least the top one more or less. I like to line them, the bottom one, to keep it all even, but yeah, so I'm just weird like that. So sometimes I will do that, like, right, so if you see me using this, that's what it is. And I'll just take, this is one time I want to make sure I have some excess on there without wiping it off, and I will just take the excess and, you know, wipe that little, smear that little bad boy around there to pick up color. And right now it's so funny because I'm blinding myself with all the light that I've got going on for this video. Okay, and then I'll take it and just, and you can kind of see it. Sometimes you'll see it a little bit darker, but you can already see it. I'll usually line my lips with the first application, or sorry, I can't talk and do that at the same time, or with the second application. You can also use the doe foot applicator that's on here. That's the one thing with having all these lights for filming. It's blinding me as I'm trying to do this. And then I have a little fan over here, so that's probably drying out the LipSense. But anyways. Probably not the smartest thing to do to have a fan on while you're trying to do this. And right now, basically all I'm doing is looking down and trying to swipe this thing and get a little bit more. I like to make sure that my Cupid's bow area is very defined, and trying to make sure that that part is even. Anyways, so I'm just going to leave that part for now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do my second coat so that we're not here all night, because I do think my fan over here is drying it out. But I'm going to do the bottom lip too. So here's my second coat on the bottom, and I was just kind of taking it and wiping it off. And basically you just want to always make sure you're going in the same direction. And I try to do one towards the outer part and one towards my inner waterline. And I always say, kind of forgive me if I'm not looking directly into the camera, because sometimes I'm trying to apply in my viewfinder, and then sometimes I'm looking down here at my makeup mirror. So, and I'm doing my second coat on top. And just to make the liner part, if you make sure to get it all the way up where you did that, it'll like blend in and you won't really see like a harsh liner line. Let's see. Sometimes I'll actually, like I was saying, it depends. My upper lip I try to get more defined, and then sometimes I'll just take the doe foot applicator. Oh, see, that got like thick really quick though. If you wipe it off as soon as you do it, it won't stick, but you gotta let that dry for a minute. But sometimes it just depends on a personal preference on what's easier for you to line your lips with, if that's a thing you like to do. For me, yeah, it is. I just like my stuff to be even. So again, basically I'm just kind of getting a little bit more of that stuff there. It just helps with a little bit of the precision lining. I know you guys are like, what are you doing? I know I'm not, whenever I'm down like this, I'm not on camera, so. It's just something I'm trying out because it looked really cool whenever the other girl was using it, and she was able to get it really precise. I need to turn that fan off because the fan will like really make it dry out quick, because this stuff dries pretty quick anyways. All right, so just tap, make sure it's dry. Okay, and then I'm about to do my third coat. I feel extra chatty since I haven't been doing these for a while. I haven't had the time, and then just I've been so busy, and then just the setup, because my setup isn't permanent, so I have to set it up and then take it down every time I film. So, okay, here's the third coat. I'm hoping to have a permanent setup in the future. Because I do YouTube videos too, so if you're ever wanting to watch these on YouTube instead of on my page, it's still on YouTube under Perfect Pouts by Elisa. Okay. You always want to make sure you get a little bit in the corner. And if you ever get it on your teeth, just, go like that. I didn't, but I'm just saying I do sometimes. Because as I'm trying to make sure I get it on the inside corner, sometimes I get a little happy and kind of like and it gets on my stuff. So this little thing is pretty cool. It is no longer white at the tip, so you can probably actually see it now. It's just the tiniest little, got the tiniest little head on it, and you're able to, I guess it's like a tiny little brush, and then you're able to line or do whatever. It amuses me. I think it's pretty cool, but again, it's probably not everybody's thing. But it comes in like a little container, depending on what you get and how many you get. And then, of course, my favorite color is purple, so I just ordered some off of Amazon in purple. Let's see. So I am looking for my LipSense Glossy Gloss, the one that's actually full. I will try to use those bad boys all the way down to the end. Like this one's all used up. I think it's that one. Is it that one? Is it not that one? Might be that one. Yeah, it's that one. And I will just, anyways, I hate to waste any product. So anyways, taking the Glossy Gloss and just making sure that this is all dry, because just a tip, if your lip color is not completely dry, and this is even still just a little bit tacky because that third coat is a little bit like on the heavy side. So I will just wait a few more minutes and sit here and talk with you. But if you don't make sure that it's completely dry, that is the only time you will get transfer on your wand. I know that some of my customers I've seen where they'll go to get out their Glossy Gloss and they're gonna put it on. Like I've been using this one already, and as you can tell, there's nothing on the end of that. And in the beginning, when I was first using it, I actually had to make really sure that I didn't get, like, you don't want to put this on a brush. You want to make sure you have time, even on the inside corners, to make sure, as long as you don't want transfer onto your wand, you know, you don't want a bunch of colors mixed on, or even if you only wear one color still, I mean, it's good not to have it all over. So anyways, I'm taking the Glossy Gloss. I'm gonna look down into my mirror. That's just a little tiny, you know, like you want to make sure you get it everywhere on your first application. Your first application of Glossy of the day, you want to make sure you get it everywhere, because not only does it moisturize and nourish your lips, it actually helps. I always think of it as gel nails. Like the top coat will make your, you know, your nails super high shine, and it protects them from the elements. That's kind of the same thing that this reminds me of, is your, oh, and this is the color, Dawn Rising. It is, it looks kind of a little darker to me on here than it does in my makeup. No, actually, it's a medium brown. It's not like, we definitely have some dark browns, like Cocoa, that's a dark brown. This one has some shimmer to it, and it's a really pretty, like, you could wear it with anything, an everyday color, even if you just want to wear mascara or a little eyeliner and just this. I mean, it's really pretty. It goes with everything. It's brown. You don't ever have to, you know, worry if it's going to clash with anything, even if you do wear colors or something different on your eyes. I was going to try it with a couple of different, I feel like I'm sitting way further away from my camera today. Because the fact that I moved my makeup mirror up shouldn't actually, I just feel like I'm sitting like way, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm having to go like this for you to be able to see it this time. Like I feel like I used to have it further down. Anyways, I'll have to play with that, because I know you probably really don't care about that. I mean, I could try it with other stuff, like, yeah, why not? Let's play a little bit, because, you know, sometimes I like to put other stuff, like, I'll just put Opal Gloss, my usual silver glitter gloss, and take a look-see. I have another gloss that I really like, but I'm trying to think of what I do with it. It's a newer gloss, and it's actually already sold out. It's called Pink Sand, and it's like a really pretty shimmery, well, pinky brown color. It's pretty. Pink Sand. Beautiful color, and it kind of winds up being kind of metallic. Okay, so I'm gonna, I don't know why. Sometimes I'm like, why do I go and put lip colors on before I do this? Because when you start rubbing your lips so aggressively, your lips aren't happy. And even like that gloss I had on was like super, that was like Ipsy or BoxyCharm, and it was like so stuck to my lips. I had to, and that's what I was trying to avoid, because sometimes I'll put on the color of the day earlier in the day, like 6:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, depending on when I get up, and then I'll wear it until it's time to do the filming, and then I'll have it on in the video, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go take this off and I'll be right back and I'll show you the application. But then I have to go in there and like really rub, to get it off, and I come back in here and I almost feel like my lips are a little bit, not, I don't know what you want to say, not irritated, but like, you know how it is whenever you're rubbing it. Anyways, it was actually worse with that gloss than it is just whenever I'm using this, so who knew? So I'm just patting off the glossy. And like usual, there's nothing on there except for gloss. Nothing on there except for gloss. Nothing but gloss. Actually, there's not even gloss now. Love this stuff. Anyways, I just have to do that because sometimes I forget about the awesomeness of the product because I'm so used to it that I forget that other people are still kind of like, oh, that's very cool. It doesn't come off. And the one thing about this, as opposed to like a matte lip color that you might get from anybody, Huda Beauty, anybody, everybody makes matte lip colors these days, and they're like, oh, you get 18 hours worth of wear. But, and because I'm a makeup person, I dabble in a lot of different things, but this is by far my go-to, my favorite, because it just stays. Like sometimes I'll wear it overnight and get up the next day and it's still on. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be on for like, and I sleep in on the weekends, by the way. So like if I wear it, like if I wore this tonight and I got up tomorrow, it would probably still be on and it would be just about as good as it is right now. Actually, it would probably still be really good because it's like halfway through the day, lunchtime, and I'm putting it on. It would probably be, really good the next morning. But even if I was doing like, put it on first thing in the morning at 5:30 in the morning, and then I wore it overnight and didn't, I brushed my teeth, because you can brush your teeth and all that stuff with this on. And then, you just want to blot, because you still don't want to, be rubbing the heck out of your lips. That's just not good for your lips. It's just going to irritate them. Even when you have this on, yeah, it won't come off, but, be gentle to your lips. Be kind. Anyways, ramble. So what'd you get? I haven't been on here for a while, so you had to expect a long video. Anyways, whenever you're doing the glosses, you always want to make sure, because my opal, I haven't used it in a while, and I don't know if you can see, it's like kind of separated, and it'll do that. It's just kind of like almost like nail polish and stuff like that too, where it's got the little bead in there for you to mix it up. I don't know why my camera is like going dark and then light and then dark and then light. One of these days, I'm going to fix that. I'm probably going to get a different ring light thingy set up so that it will stop doing that. Because I don't know if it has to do with like the direction of where my light is. If you can see in my eyeballs, you can tell I actually have a couple of different lights going on right now, because I'm trying to make sure I've got like a makeup mirror here right in front of me, and it actually has a square light all the way around it. And then I have another light right here, and then I have another one over there to try to get rid of this shadow. Now I would normally have another tiny little light over here, except for it already kind of like went out. I forgot to plug it in. Anyways, so here's Opal, and it's just, it is so cool. A lot of times Opal will take a color, and like if it's brown, it'll make it purpley, which is exactly what it looks like it is doing with this color. It gives it a very cool, I call Opal the unicorn color, because it just makes it super groovy, and it kind of like gives it a opalescent kind of, if it's a brown color, it makes it almost kind of like a purpley brown. It's just really pretty. Okay, so that is Opal. I'm trying to save the glitter ones for last, because once I start to put the glitter on, it stays on. So I'm just trying to think of which glitter one I'm going to show you next. Now, I've only used the pink sand with certain colors so far, so I don't know what it's going to look like with this. So we'll just go ahead and try that one next. That one's already pretty mixed up. It's a new color, so and by the way, like I said, I think I said, this one is sold out, and it's called Pink Sand, and it was limited edition, and I think I only have 4 left because I got 5, and then I didn't realize they were going to sell out so quick. So it's just a really pretty, it almost makes things kind of metallic looking. It's just really pretty, especially like depending on certain colors. The lights, I don't know. Anyways, because I'm like sitting here looking at it in the light, and I'm like, you know, they probably think that they all look the same, but they really don't. Anyways, I'm trying. I've been avoiding having to get like a ring light or whatever, but I almost feel bad wasting that gloss, considering that they're sold out, but figured I'd showed it to you. Showed it to you. I'd show it to you because it's so pretty. And like I said, if you want to get your hands on them, I only have 5, and then that's it. And then they're sold out. I actually should. I'm shaking this one up, by the way. That's what I'm doing. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, why is it whenever I start to film, I always like start to feel so warm all of a sudden? And then it dawned on me, hello, you've got like 5 lights on you all of a sudden. Makes sense. It's one of my aha moments. Okay, sometimes whenever I'm going like this and mixing all these up, and this is the silver glitter, by the way, you can kind of tell it's all silver and glittery. A little sticker's starting to come off. I don't know if you can see it. Silver glitter. Anyways, so when you go like this, a lot of times you'll wind up getting some on the wand, and like I said, I hate to waste product, so I'll take and go like this and kind of try to get any product off of there that's already on there. And that is if there is that much on there. From it mixing up, I'm surprised there isn't more of it on there. Okay, so anyways, if there's not a bunch on there, if there is, I try to take that off first. And then if there's not, then I just take and go like this. And that is silver glitter. So, this isn't really a color that, I know I said I was going to try to start doing the matte color, the gloss, but it's not, the shimmers aren't really colors that you want to use the matte gloss with. So whenever I do one of the next matte colors, I'll be using my friend matte gloss with it. But yeah, this is more of a shimmer. It's got, I mean, it's not like uber sparkly, but it's got a shimmer to it. And so this is the silver glitter gloss. Trying to kind of back up and whatever so you can see, because I don't know if sometimes I try not to ever take pictures with a filter or anything like that so that it doesn't distort the color, so that you're getting the true, you know, look of the color. But then sometimes with all these lights to try to make it to where you can see, I don't know if it's kind of distorting it a little bit. But anyways, you get the gist of it. If it's a shimmer, like glossy is just a gloss. But if you've got one of the glitters going on, then it's going to be all pretty and shimmery looking and sparkly. So next time I'll try to have my camera a little bit more forward so that you can see it better, because that's about as far up as I can go without like getting up out of my chair. My chair is actually kind of set really low because I'm short anyways. So anyways, this is Dawn Rising. It's a beautiful, like I said, medium brown color. That is it. And it's just a nice medium brown that goes with so many different looks and different eye colors, different eye makeup. it's an overall winner. So anyways, thank you for watching my video where I ramble, and I'm not making any promises because I know I've said before that I'm going to try to start doing these more regularly, and I really would like to. That's sincere, but I never know what's going to happen during my week, so yeah, I don't know. So I just happened to have some time today, and I was like, you know what, I need to get in there and do a video. I've got some time to myself. Woohoo! So here you are. This is the only color, by the way, that I probably won't be doing for you is there was a, though there might still be, I don't know. There's a limited edition color called Blue Jay, and obviously by the name you can figure out that it's blue. And I already have like Team Wicked and stuff like that, and I'm trying to remember if there's, I think there's Midnight Muse or something, but it's like, this is Team Wicked, and it's already like blue, although it probably looks black or whatever on here. It's like really dark. I don't know, see, you can look a little bit more bluey purple looking right there. And a lot of the people who bought these either got them for their daughters that are cheerleaders, or something where their high school or whatever is like a blue. And who else? I'm trying to remember. Mostly it wound up being sports teams, stuff like that. Somebody, because you can do lip art with this too. I probably haven't brought that up because I haven't tried that out. But you can put like, I've seen people that have done space lip art where they've done a completely black with blackberry, and then they've used like some of the blueberry, not blueberry. Actually, we actually have, was there a blueberry? I am so confused. We have so many colors now. It is insane. But anyways, we have like, you know, such light colors, shimmer colors, whatever. I'll have to post some of the lip art pictures and stuff. I know it's not everybody's thing, but it's cool, the stuff that you can do with this. And I know that people have also used, because it's waterproof and all that stuff too, people use this for Halloween makeup. That's another time where I've sold a lot of the blues and stuff like that, and blackberry. So just something to keep in mind. If anything, like somebody was doing a mermaid look and they wanted some of the blue colors to kind of like even like make a slightly blue cast and whatever, and they did it like a really pretty mermaid looking makeup, and to where it almost looks scaly but like really pretty and like luminescent. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So I mean, blue's not typically my everyday color, but like Halloween, or if I was going to a certain thing where blue is like the team color, or you know, something like that. Like I said, a lot of cheerleaders and things like that will buy the blue colors to go with their team stuff. So anyways, I'm doing these all in order, and I'm even trying to, I actually don't need to go back and do any, because the only one that so far, because I'm only on the D's, obviously I'm doing Dawn Rising, the one before that was Dark Pink, but the only one that I wasn't able to show you that was a limited edition color is Blue Jay, and I mean, I could get that in, but unless one of y'all really like is like, hey, you know, I'd really like to see that, because I think I might be interested in ordering it. You can look back through my posts, because I've probably posted pictures of them. But anyways, so that's the only one I've skipped so far. I'm doing these in alphabetical order, more or less, except for the last one that I did, that I had a request to compare Summer Fun with Pop Art Pink for Tammy. So if you have any requests where you want me to do a color ahead, or to compare this color and that color or anything like that, let me know, and I will definitely do it. It might not be like right away that day, but just saying, basically I'm doing these videos for you guys to be able to see what these colors looks like on a live person. So I'm kind of at your beck and call, whatever you would like me to do, demonstration wise or color wise or whatever. In the future, I'll probably be even trying to do some of the other products that LipSense, Senegence, that they do. Some of the eyeshadows and stuff, once I get a little bit more comfortable doing them, because they're a cream to powder, and they also are waterproof. You can wear them to the beach supposedly and all that stuff. I haven't tried them out yet, so I can't really say. And they also have a foundation Pretty much most of their products are all supposed to be waterproof and sweat proof and, you know, stay put. One of these next times when I go to the beach, I think I'm gonna like just do a full face of Senegen's makeup and see how it works out, because as you can tell, you would think that I would have tried out their foundation and stuff before now, but I tend to use up what I already have, and I already had a bunch of foundations and stuff. I do sweat, like, all it takes is a couple of degrees difference. If it's, you know, a little bit hot, I will just, and my face is the first place I sweat. It's like a curse. I hate that. I would rather sweat anywhere besides my face, because then I'm always kind of, you know, going like this and I look like a, you know, a Yeti. But anyways, I probably will be trying out some of that makeup in the future, maybe doing some live videos, get ready with me's, something like that. I tend not to do the live ones only because I repost these on YouTube, and I haven't figured out how to post a live video on YouTube, and or the fact that, I don't know, usually whenever I'm doing that at lunchtime, everybody's at lunch, so they're busy. So anyways, I don't know. I might do some more live videos and stuff too, because I like to be able to say hi to you guys. So anyways, ramble, I'm done for now, and I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and I will hopefully be doing the next color very soon. Okay, have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.